Yo, yo, it's your boy Cmoneywave, representing the city of Chicago artists. I'm here with my boys Untitled. Let's get it. Growing up I didn't really have it's kind of, similar to other people that may have been in my footsteps, single mother household. She did everything that she could to support me and I have a little brother too, a younger brother. She did everything she could to support us. It was very, it was challenging at times, but I feel like, she did the best that she could do there, and it's made me the man I am today. We grew up on hip hop, mainly. My mom was the one that got me into hip hop. She was the one that bought 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying. So that's kind of pushed me more into hip hop. But my childhood was just kind of, it wasn't like I didn't have any, I won't say I had traumatic experiences or anything like that. It's just growing up a regular kid in Chicago, pretty much. I've always loved hip hop music, especially. Like I said, when I was younger, we would listen to a lot of Biggie, Tupac, stuff like that. And then Jay-Z, and kind of when she bought the 50 Cent album, that's when I really started deep diving into music and kind of learning more and more, especially as you grow, you go back to older stuff too. And then it started kind of me and some of my friends would just we would write parodies of other rap songs and do remixes, but we would replace the stuff with different foods and stuff like that. It was a joke to us. And then we, at one of our part-time jobs we worked at, we did a talent show, and we actually performed a song. Music to me is it's one of my passions. That's one of the things that I'm most passionate about in my life. It's an amazing way to be able to express yourself through different mediums, whether it's singing, rapping, producing. Music to me is just an amazing thing. Creating it, writing it, recording it, everything about it. It kind of fuels me to keep pushing forward in and outside of music. For me, this is kind of unorthodox compared to other people, but I do a lot of my idea thinking and writing actually while I drive. So when I go to or from my 9 to 5 or whatever, I listen to beats a lot. If I come up with ideas, I use the voice memos on my phone. Once I get to a red light or something like that, I'll just jot it down in my notes. And then by the time I come back to it later on, it's I already have the idea. Everything is already built. I just have to pretty much fill it in with the way that I'd like to wordplay and stuff like that. But yeah, actually 8:05 was done while I was driving. So the opening line, when I say it's 8:05, it was literally 8:05 on this Saturday night, and I was driving to my homie Sean's house, and I was just listening to the beat, and it just came to me like that, and then I just went from there. So that's pretty much my creative process. A lot of it is driving. I rarely ever sit at home and just try to put myself into a mode and write. I do, but not as much as when I'm in my car. So that's my main creative process there. I don't really know a song is complete until I record it, because sometimes I record it and then I'll be like, nah, I want to change this, or I want to change that, or even when I think it's done, I'll hear it back again and go back, and it's a never-ending process pretty much. People that inspire my music would probably be my family, my wife, my closest friends. Artists that I listen to try to get inspired would be artists like Lupe Fiasco, Kendrick Lamar. Those are definitely two people that are heavy influences for me. The Jay-Z's, most of the heavy hitters in music are kind of my main influences. Anytime I'm in a writer's block or something like that, I listen to artists like that and kind of see if I can see where their creative process is coming from and how I can kind of help that to fuel my creative process and influence me to do better. I'm going to continue releasing music at this point, just trying to continue to push push my name out further and further. I am working on a project. I'm not sure when I want to release it, but an album is coming. It's in the works right now. So right now, I'm just trying to continue to keep making good music and keep sharing it with the world. In a few years, hopefully, I would like to see myself like as a staple, a household name in Chicago at least in my city, and try to get to a point where I can influence people that I was once in their shoes, like starting off and not having that huge buzz and, you know, having to do everything like on your own. Like, people don't understand how hard being independent is until you're actually independent. Even people that are independent, if you have people that help you, you're independent, but you still have, you know, some kind of help. It can get rough when it's just you, like everything. You pay for everything, you do everything. Everything is out of your own time, so that's where I see myself in a couple of years, hopefully helping people that were in my shoes. Besides music, I've always been like a art creative person. Like, I went to school for graphic design, stuff like that. So I would love to, you know, kind of keep that in mind and dabble with that. I would love to try to have my hands in something in regards to like either fashion or like comics. Those are two other things that I would, you know, like to be involved in. So yeah, those would be cool. Success for me does not always equate to like large amounts of money and things like that. Of course, that's, you know, that'll definitely help, should pay the bills and everything. But success to me is when I can sit back and say that everything that I've wanted to do, I've done it, and my family and the people that are around me can live they don't have any worries, and they can live on the same level that I live on. That would be success to me. And knowing that once I'm done with music, that I've left a mark, and people can look back and say, he was great for this, and he's done that. All social media, Cmoneywave, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, everything, Cmoneywave. Support the wave. You know, there's much more on the way and coming, and thank y'all for rocking with me.